Is there luck in business? Do we create our own luck, or is success something that only others are predestined for? That's what we're covering in today's show. Hey, hey, Wealth Warrior. Happy summer, wherever you are in the world. And if you're on the down under side, happy winter. Welcome. I'm Jackie Ulmer, a top-earning, award-winning mentor helping network marketers, coaches, and solopreneurs make money without annoying their family, friends, or strangers and build a thriving social selling business. I have a content creation and success language challenge starting on the first of the month. You can go to killercontentformula.com. Join in. It's free, it's fun, and I promise you it's going to make a difference in your business. So I hope this finds you well and your business thriving. And like me, you've probably learned a lot during the last year and a half, not the least of which is how rewarding it is to have a business of your own. One where you call the shots, you can set your own hours, and ideally work from home online with a steady stream of leads and clients coming in. And it really has. The world tipped on its axis, as we know, a year and a half ago, and many people thrived and many people are struggling to survive. And my hope is that you are thriving. Now, here's what I've heard a lot of lately, and you may have heard this as well. You're lucky you can work from home. And actually, I'm always a little taken back by that when I hear that, because luck has absolutely nothing to do with me having my own thriving business, despite a local and world shutdown, and the ability to work from home. Luck has nothing to do with leads and clients that come in almost on autopilot. Now, I'm grateful without a doubt. I appreciate so much about my life and my business, and I count my blessings every single day. But luck had nothing to do with it, any of it. It wasn't luck that I quit my corporate job. It wasn't luck that I started teaching myself the internet and online marketing back in 1999, back when everyone told me the internet was a fad and I was crazy. I didn't have a crystal ball or a fairy godmother. In fact, I didn't have much of anything back then to guide me. YouTube wasn't a thing, so I couldn't even find videos to teach me how to do certain things in terms of the technology piece. And I'm a visual learner, so video has helped me tremendously. So how did it all happen then? Well, first and foremost, I made a decision to change my life. I absolutely made a decision to change my life. I focused and invested time into making a plan to transition myself from employee mindset to business owner. And it was all on purpose. It wasn't luck. Now you may be thinking, I'm serious too. So I ask you, have you made a decision? Because if you're serious about having the freedom to not only work from virtually anywhere, but to also choose what you do, who you work with, the hours that you work, then remember this. It will not just happen magically. It requires a decision. It will not happen by buying a program, hiring a coach, and simply throwing money at the challenges you're facing. You have got to do the work. You've got to do the work even when you don't feel like it. And more importantly, especially when you don't feel like it. Do the work when it looks bad, when it feels bad, and always be asking, how can I improve on this? What will make me better? Poor results in the beginning, those are not the universe telling you that you're on the wrong path. That's not a slight nudge from God or anyone else saying you probably shouldn't be doing this. Instead, it's the universe nudging you to keep at it, to get better, to figure things out. I had bad results in my business for what seemed like eternity. If you've heard my story, you know it's true. You can go to streetsmartwealth.com and read all about it. But I refused to quit, no matter what. No matter how many times I laid on the floor of my closet, staring up at the ceiling close to tears, asking why? Why not me and why not now? Why am I having such a struggle with this? And as much as I wanted to quit, I picked myself up each time and went back to the drawing board, so to speak. And as I kept at it and kept redefining who my ideal client was, I didn't even really know what that was at the time, but I kept redefining the language that I used, the way that I spoke to people, the way that I introduced the concept of taking a look at my product, taking a look at my opportunity. The more that I fine-tuned and studied and followed the proven skill sets and formulas that others who had gone before me were teaching, the more success began to happen. It began to show up. And yeah, it was in slow bits and pieces to begin with. But over time, it ramped up. And pretty soon, the leads started flowing in. And I almost couldn't keep up with it. It was amazing. It happened when I took my scrambled thoughts and my doubts, and I scribbled all of it onto paper. And then I just started taking action on it. I made mistakes. I fell down. I got back up. I kept going. Do you know I launched this podcast in February of 2013? I didn't even know that podcasts existed until December of 2012. And I started binge listening over the Christmas holidays in December of 2012. I stumbled upon podcasts. I don't even remember how, something on my phone. Started listening, started finding other people, and I thought to myself, I need to start a podcast. This was February of 2013 when I just jumped into it. I didn't see a lot of other network marketers out there doing it, and I didn't have a clue how to do it, but YouTube did exist at that point, and guess what? I followed exactly what other people were doing. I figured out how to create show art. I figured out how to host my podcast and then how to get it into Apple and Google and all the things that I needed to do. So when ideas came to me, I took action on them and I committed to them. That's the most important thing. I committed to seeing the job through. And people ask me if I think it's still possible to build a successful business online. Is the internet saturated? And I just have to laugh. It's still possible to build a business offline. So what would make it impossible then to build a business online? The internet is no more saturated than the offline world, than the town that you live in. Life is never saturated. So I know when people ask me if I think it's still possible, I know it's not only possible, but it's probable if you'll just make the decision and then take on my 3 C's, right? Build the clarity, the commitment, and the consistency to see the job through. Again, I know it's possible. I did it, and I've helped many others reach the same goal. So if it sounds impossible to you, let me ask you a few questions. When was the last time you had someone who's done what you want to do work with you, focused on your idea? Have you ever had that? Have you ever worked as hard for yourself, your family, and your dreams as you've worked for other people? Sadly, most people, when I ask them that and they really stop and think about it, the answer is no. We spend a whole lot of time thinking about our business, thinking about the action steps, thinking about what success will look like, but we don't spend nearly enough time taking action. If you're ready to work harder for yourself and your family and your dreams, then I would consider it a privilege to assist you on that journey. Let me know if you're looking for a mentor. It's what I do, and I am really, really good at it. I don't teach any theory. I teach 100% the same exact steps that I've taken for nearly 28 years in a business of my own and nearly 22 years building it online. Certainly some of the platforms have changed, but here's what I know. People are still people. Common courtesy is still common courtesy. People still have life situations that change them about every 6 months. Someone who was not at all interested last month, in 2 months is going to be wide open to the opportunities that you and I have out there. So I don't teach theory. I teach exactly what I have done for all those years and still do today. So are you ready to get good at what you do? So questions for you. If not this, then what? If not now, then when? How long will you continue to struggle? If you think you're ready and you like what you learn on the podcast, you really should check out the Street Smart Wealth Academy. That is my signature program where I've taken all of my nearly 28 years of experience building a network marketing and a solopreneur business of my own, not just network marketing. And I take my nearly 22 years of success building an online business, selling products and programs in over 40 countries without leaving my home to do that. That's what I've put into the Street Smart Wealth Academy. We take your mindset, your messaging, and your marketing, and we package it into a complete business action plan and a radical shift for you. It's going to change the way you think, the way you act, and the way success shows up in your business. And it's guaranteed. Do the work, get the results, or get your money back. What could be better than that? You can learn more at streetsmartwealthacademy.com. I hope to see you on the inside. And until next time, remember this: hesitation never cashed a check. Good luck to you in your business. Would it change your business at all if you knew exactly what to say online and offline about your business without annoying family, friends, and strangers? Join me for the KillerContentFormula.com 3-day challenge. I'll provide proven tools to overcome fears and limiting beliefs that keep you feeling stuck with what to share on social. We'll create your powerful impact introduction. We'll write your business story in a formula to share on social that attracts your ideal clients and doesn't turn anyone off. And you can use this formula over and over and over. No more stare, compare, and despair about what to say to grow your business. Grab the first 3 video trainings at KillerContentFormula.com. And let's create that rock star lifestyle business you desire.